Today, we are assessing accessories. Now, this is day 2 of starting off the stream with 100 push-ups. Now, yesterday I decided to do that weighted. I think instead of doing weighted today, I'm going to just go super slow and take my time with these, make each rep be more beneficial than if I was just trying to fly through it. And ideally, it'll feel easier than yesterday since I had a lot more weight on me. So just focusing on the mind-muscle connection by going slower. I want to build my chest, so I gotta utilize these push-ups to the max. Ten. I believe that was 20. Really filling it into my chest. Really squeezing it. I want to say that's 30. I believe that's 35, which is, I'm very impressed with that considering I went super slow. Because even when I go fast, 35 is sometimes a lot. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need a sec, but we are gonna get these 100 push-ups out all in an optimal way by going slow and letting the tension build up, letting that mind muscle connection be all that much better. If you go fast, you rep out as many push-ups as you can, you're definitely gonna feel burned. Your chest is definitely gonna grow. Don't get me wrong, but if you go slow, every single part of that motion, you feel the tension. You have a higher mind muscle connection, so you feel the tension concentrated as it travels through your range of motion. So as you go down, you'll feel it become more and more until eventually you're able to just squeeze your full pecs or your full triceps, just whatever you're trying to work. That's with every exercise. But I just think today I want to force myself to go slow and not only get these 100 push-ups out of the way, but just try to utilize them optimally. It's definitely a great start. My breath is taking. We got 35 down, 65 to go. Breathing is so key. There we go. I should have had it there in the first place. It's a good day so far. I woke up not horribly late, not as early as yesterday, but we're making progress. Eventually I'll be waking up early every single day. Surprisingly, out of like all the things I struggle with, like that's one of the things, but I'm sure a lot of people struggle with that. I'm just, getting better at it, so that's what matters. Really, I want to get better at not wasting my time. Because, like, a lot of time, I feel like just collectively is wasted by people just because there's so many time wasting things out there, like scrolling, for example. So that's just one thing I want to get better at so I can utilize my time for more beneficial things like, self-improvement. I need to utilize more time. Like all the time that I spend doing useless things, I could use that amount of time to get so much like beneficial things done, like working out, streaming, reading, vocabulary, writing, affirmations, vocabulary, like learning new things. We can just grow in so many ways. So why self-development is, it's a broad category, but like there's so many different ways you can improve oneself. Like just find out what do you enjoy the most, because like it's such a good feeling whenever you fulfill potential. That's why, speaking of, fuck wasted potential. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong phone. I have a flashlight on my other phone. But fuck wasted potential. Me and my boy, we came up with way better freaking jutsu, whatever this is called. Fuck wasted potential. I love it so much more. I've been doing the first one I came up with it not too long ago, but like this one is so much harder. Fuck wasted potential. Fuck wasted potential. And that's just how I feel. So I was so hyped about that. Still am. I love it. I think it goes hard. Also, I gotta give him credit to the name, Assessing Accessories. I was trying to think, like I already used abolishing. I've already used, what was the other one? I don't know, but he said assessing, and like, I think that's smooth. Assessing accessories. And that's really what we're doing, We're hitting our accessory movement, so I'm gonna be hitting, this is just my 100 push-ups for the day, but I'm going to be hitting accessories, and that's going to consist of traps, forearms, abs, and then I want to say calves and adductors. My last leg day was super good, but I didn't hit my adductors, so they definitely need a hit. I'm definitely going to hit those, and then my calves got hit really good, so I feel like my adductors need it more than my calves, but who knows? We'll see if we end up doing all of it. I need to get 65 more push-ups out of the way, but I'm not going to fly through them. I'm going to just try to take privilege in the pain and just endure, just indulge. Focus just on my chest. I think that's 20. I think that's 30. Holy crap. I think that's 70 altogether. Ooh. I'm already pretty exhausted. But the beauty in it is, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be storing this potential, this energy I can exhaust. Because if you exhaust your energy in a way that, you know, benefits you, you're utilizing it rather than just letting that energy go to waste. Every single person has energy. A lot of people have low energy, but there's ways to get higher energy. Healthy ways, not so healthy ways, but if you have energy, don't waste it. The more exhausted you get, the more energy you realize you have. So don't stop when you feel low energy. Stop when you have no energy. Your body will tell you. Your mind will convince you way before you run out that you're out, but you're not. You have more. You just gotta dig deeper. I'm ready to see how this chest development gets after like a couple months. It's the nice thing is I can look back at my VODs and just see where I was at, you know, physically, and see how far I've come. Because like, I don't think it's been a month of me doing 100 push-ups in a row, or not in a row, 100 push-ups every single day. But it's been at least a couple weeks, good amount of time, and I really should check that because I'm curious. But I think after like a couple months, comparing that to like when I first started will be pretty cool. Let's see, we got 30 more. My chest feels great. It's good. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be better. It just has to be improving. See, I'll do them this way. Why not? 100 push-ups, 70 deep. Let's get it. I believe that's 15. Wow. Gotta keep going, because I can. Oh, I gotta go till I can't. Oh. It burns so much. W. That was over 100. Had to throw in some extra in case I miscounted. Oh, but I should probably throw in some extra. Just throw in some extra. So this is in case I didn't count plus some extra, or in case I miscounted. I gotta chill. This is basically a freaking chest day. This is crazy. Hold on. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a nice little pump vid on chest day. But today's assessing accessories. Over 100 push-ups done for the day. All I gotta say is fuck wasted potential. It's that simple. I really gotta find out how long I've been doing this streak of 100 push-ups. I'm really curious. Whew. Now that took a lot of energy out of me. But that's good because the energy was expended in a way to service me, and it's benefiting me. It's like benefiting me in the way I want it to the most. I just want to become my best self, physically, mentally. I think in order to achieve your peak physique, you have to have, both. You have to be peak mentally and physically. So, I mean, it's just like, it ties in together. So, like, the more mentally you enhance, the more physically you'll enhance. Because your mind controls your reality, your results. I was getting ready to leave, but I got abs as an accessory, right? So we're hitting abs. I did this yesterday and I was super sore. And I freaking took a pump vid and the lighting was horrible. So like my abs looked so bad. But I posted it anyways. I was really iffy about it. But I gotta show, everything. I want to be authentic. I don't want to hide stuff. So like I was really close to editing it out just because I don't want to have that on there. But I gotta be real. And I gotta not care what other people think. So let's hit some abs. Yesterday I did a whole body weight ab exercise and it was really good. So I'm thinking about doing that again. We're 20 minutes in. Let's go ahead and just absolutely destroy my abs, which honestly, it might be, no, I gotta stop overthinking it. I gotta just hit my abs. I was thinking about doing, you know, something hanging from a bar, one of the strongest, but like at the same time, just hit the abs. Just bless you. So I'm vacuuming at the bottom, and that puts the most strain on my lower abs. Highly recommend it. I'm not going for time or counting anything. I'm just listening to my muscles, feeling where they're getting hit, and making sure they're getting taken till failure. That was weird. I was flexing and I felt like something here tense up. But I just kind of didn't really go for an exercise there. Like, it was a culmination of exercises, but it was just me targeting. I'm focusing that tension wherever I want it. Just engaging that muscle, taking advantage of the tension. Now we're gonna do like my favorite oblique exercise for each side, just a bunch of dips. Get that full range of motion. Not going for time, going for failure. Gotta have integrity to truly go to failure. Ow. I'm telling you, this gets a crazy burn going, a crazy engagement. No. I'm not gonna lie. Like my chest, right by my front delt, is so sore from those 100 plus push-ups. I got fatigued right there. But it's okay, I got a good burn in both places. Now I just like to vacuum and just suck in as hard as you can. And that's when you can really engage your very lower abs. Holy crap. I've never done that. Once I have that engagement with my lower abs, like, I don't know if that's what they are, but like, I guess, yeah, they're like the bottom abs. Like doing crunches while engaging in like just barely, just those, if that makes sense. Like vacuuming and then crunching, squeezing the lowest abs. Oh yeah, that's gonna make a difference. I'm gonna start doing these. This is crazy. It's hard to hold a vacuum and do it. But like when you vacuum, you just make the skin so tight and it's just like so easy, so much easier to contract that part of the abs. I'd say we're good on abs. We might do more, but it's been a long time just for push-ups and abs. Let's see how long. 30 minutes. That's a good time. Not gonna lie, I'm super low energy, but we're gonna try to squeeze it all out and utilize it for the rest of our accessories. I want to hit traps next, get those out of the way, because like, I don't know, traps are just hard for me to really get sore. Jeez, that was way too hard than it should have been. Way harder than it should have been. There we go. Traps it is. I'm just so tired from that. And after traps, perhaps rear delts. I think that goes hand in hand. Oh, there we go. I feel that so much more than the dumbbell shrugs. It's good weight though. I could barely get, I think 11. I don't know. I can't tell if I'm counting right today. My mind's all over the place. I'm like exhausted, but not. Just, no, I'm exhausted, but it's okay. I took pre. If I didn't take pre, it'd be a different story. So I can imagine that. Compare this to that, you know, it could always be worse. You gotta take advantage of how you do feel, because you could feel so much worse. Like, I'm lucky. I could be sick right now. Like, there's all types of sickness. Like, I'm grateful, so I've got to take advantage of that. I'm allowed to perform at this level. I think we're making progress. I might have to lower the weight to EH. There was 2 plates on each side, so I said, sure. Let's go wait for the first couple of sets. But yeah, I think my favorite way to do this is standing up with my head on that. I'm doing a plate and a 25. So 50-pound drop, which means I should have a lot more control over it, be able to squeeze my traps all the much more. Feels so good. I found it right there. Holy. I found where I'm able to just put all the tension on my trap. And I was even doing a movement. I was just holding it at a certain angle, I guess. Yeah, there it is, instantly. That's what I've been missing. I feel it so differently now. Holy crap. I just gotta bring my shoulders more forward. Yeah, and then my trap isn't over like the rest of my body. It's isolated, if that makes sense. And you gotta really stretch it, like, especially your neck, your head. Like, whenever I grab here, that little stretch right there, that puts so much tension on my trap. I've always struggled with my traps, and I think that's honestly so much better. It's amazing. I actually feel engagement in my traps. After all this time, it was just that little critique I had to find. I just had to listen to my body. It's a good accessory day, I'll tell you what. How did I land that? I was gonna say, with that much water in it on that surface. You know what? I like that so much. Just holding that in that stretch, getting that tension. I'm gonna add weight so that tension is even higher. Like, even just a tiny little bit of movement is good, but even just holding it is insane. Like, I'm just going off of what I feel, you know? Oh, this is so good, I'm telling you. Here we are. We'll do one more. With more weight. Just because we can. Oh, it hurts my grip, but like, it's on me to just stretch my neck, create tension on my trap. Stretch my traps, really. I found it. I found it. I've never had this truly like trap workout before. Like every time I do traps, I just feel like I'm not engaging them enough, but I'm really engaging them. It's hard to explain, but I'm so glad. You guys probably can't even freaking see it. just like holding a stretch right here. But I can't no more. Alright, my try better for that tomorrow. It's gotta do. What am I hitting now? Adductors. Yeah, let's get that. It's gonna go crazy. It's been a really good workout so far. Highly recommend having a day just for accessories. Accessory / focus muscles. Muscles you need to focus on. So like adductors isn't an accessory to me. To me it's a leg day. But I didn't hit him last leg day. I was short on time, and the leg day previously I hit him insanely hard. So, oh yeah, my triceps are sore. I love it. I love it. But yeah, since I didn't hit adductors, I can throw them in the accessory day. Accessing accessories and adductors, or assessing accessories and adductors. 250. 250. Why every time I'm on this machine I drink water and like I feel like I have to burp it up? Like, this has happened. I don't understand. It's just this machine, the adductor, and it wasn't even at this location. Okay, I used some of my adductors for sure yesterday during like the free motion squat, most likely. Maybe some leg extension, but they definitely feel it. I just got to take them more into the freaking fiery pits of failure. This is 150. It's kind of just a warm up, even though it's kind of hard. Ow. I'm ready for this knuckle to heal more so I can go back to the bag. I miss it. Let's go ahead and bump it up. 210. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna be sore. Oh, that stretch is insane. I've never done this stretch. Ow! I didn't mean to be that loud, but dang. About got caught. 4K. Ow! Alright, I'm gonna do one more resistance set where I help myself get it to the middle and I just control the eccentric. Holy crap, that was the closest I've seen to a leg vein. Oh, if I could just burn that right there, it'd be vascular. But yeah, it was getting there. Maybe one day. Oh yeah, that's good. I'll be sore. I'll feel that. We'll probably hit legs in the near future as well. It's a lovely cycle. Just train a new muscle, a different muscle every single day. Just slowly mastering the body, muscle by muscle. It's amazing. You have all these muscles and all this potential you have to fulfill, and enlarging them and just bringing out their true potential. It's on you. Now, I'm a natural guy. I vouch for natties because there's so much natty potential. So don't even think about unnatty potential before you even tried to fulfill your natty potential, you know? Because you have so much of it. Where are we heading now, chat? We got forearms. I said abs, traps, forearms. Yeah, forearms and maybe calves. No, rear delts. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Get it together, Cam. Why does that look so freaking close? Holy. There we go. Maybe. I'm too much of a perfectionist. If I bring it up high, those lights are so freaking bright. Alright, we're going with this. This is very high. It still smells like cologne. It's better than BO. Something feels off. That wasn't necessarily bad, but something feels off. And I don't necessarily know what, so I don't want to waste my time trying to figure out when I have a better idea. Some face pulls. Just don't get me wrong, any reps you do, it's going to be beneficial. But this is what I want to do. Hopefully this feels right. I don't have set exercises. I just do what I think would feel the best. What will, hit what I want to hit, how I want to hit it. We're just sculptors, sculpting our body. Every single amount. I don't know how you measure sculpting, but like every single sculpt, it's important. You gotta sculpt your whole body. I don't know if there's a fear for this, but I've like the fear of having the wrong angle all the time. Like, what kind of phobia is that? I'm having it. I don't know why, but like I'm not getting my usual full engagement in my rear delts. And I don't know, just some days it's easier. Some days your muscles feel more inclined to get a pump. And it's not my rear delts for today, but it's okay because on my shoulder day, it definitely will be. Right now, like, that definitely was beneficial. And that's better than nothing. So I'm taking it. But I'm going to spend time on something I could do more adequately, like forearms. So yesterday I was doing these forearm curls on this preacher curl right here. And it was insane. So let's go ahead and hit that. Yesterday I found out that if I just do this, I can really squeeze the top of my forearms. It's insane. Or my arm day. Yeah, that was yesterday. I did arms and abs. Game changer. Let's go. It feels insane. An hour stream. It's almost 2 o'clock. Gonna wrap this up. Definitely doing another set of that. But another day adding to this consistency in streaming and working out. I'm real happy with my consistency. So just something that the more I pour myself into, the more proud I become of it. In just many aspects, it just really helps me grow as a person in a myriad of ways. So I'm just really happy that I'm confident in the steps that I'm taking. I'm confident that I'm taking steps in the right direction, becoming a better person. So I'm just gonna do this until I become a better person and hopefully inspire or influence other people into becoming their best selves. Because fuck wasted potential. Oh, that was so painful. It feels so good to just hold it second after second of thinking about giving up and just holding it for any longer than that. Each second just feels so good. It's like, yeah, I can do more. I am doing more. Feels so good. To fully engage that muscle without even having weight. Dude, I need to freaking work my English for real. That's another way I'm growing, is streaming is forcing me to talk. And obviously, I don't have the best speech, but the more I talk, the more I stream and try to articulate myself, the better I get at it. I have a good idea. That was great for forearms, but I want to hit a little bit more abs. Like I said, I might have. Of course. Say you. All right, we got these bad boys. This hurts my forearm so bad. After doing all those forearms. Hold on, I know what's better. I mean, those 3 reps felt good, but I have a better idea. Whole place is empty. I mean, it is Saturday, 2 o'clock. Dude, I'm so freaking exhausted. Holy. You do one actual set before I can call it good. Just gotta do at least that. So that's at least more than what I would have done. Just fuck wasted potential. I love it. Felt good. 100 push-ups in for the day, accessories in for the day. Stay tuned for more streams every single day except for rest days. We're streaming and we're having a good workout. We're growing and we're showcasing how we're fulfilling our potential. So it's all that it comes down to day by day. Take steps towards becoming the best version of yourself, and you will only get closer towards that person. You will only improve and enhance your life. So fuck wasted potential, stay sedulous.